Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We're getting on Highway 19 here. We're almost over to Port Townsend. Overcast here. I drove since about 5 this morning through fog, drizzle, kind of rainy. So I decided to just get all the way over here to this side of the islands, peninsula, whatever you want to call them. We're going to go out to Fort Flagler. Check out the battery out there. I have some time to kill before I can get into town, get to the RV park and all that. So I thought we'd do a little sightseeing. What do you think? Heck yeah. Alright, I'm just following the phone. We're going to head back in. Fort Flagler's on an island. Way up at the end of it. Supposed to be an RV park up there too. Need a boat? There you go. Everything's for sale here, especially boats. You never take the for sale sign off one. I used to have boats, I know. Alright, we got a few miles left. Never been out here. Kind of look cool on online, on Google. Cool pictures. I think we can get right inside one of the old batteries from back in World War II days. We'll find out. I got spoiled with all that beautiful weather on the other side over there along the coast. Pacific Ocean. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure you check out Ocean Shores Peninsula and also Forks down there at La Push. All that was absolutely gorgeous. It was really warm too. For summertime on the Pacific Ocean, it was great. Everything's so green here. I don't think they get much snow up here in the islands and all that. They do get a ton of rain though. Alright, here's our turn. Washington 116. There should be a bridge we're gonna cross to get over onto the island. When I look online for historic places, you know, this definitely popped. You never know what you're gonna get into. It's always worth checking. Back roads, small towns, RVerTV style. Why not? Better than riding down some freeway, isn't it? Ooh, ooh, here's a bridge. Look at the phone here. Alright, we're crossing over. Oh, there's 2 islands. I didn't realize this. Better pay attention to the road. Indian Island. What's this? Naval weapons. Ooh. Yeah, we'll keep going. So I got a big naval base here for weapons on its own little island. Way up here in the northwest. Wow, look at that fence, huh? That is one major fence. That costs more than most people's homes. Alright, I think we cross over another bridge up here shortly. I see a little bit of blue sky too. Maybe this cloud cover will break off. That'd be better. The water's right off to the right. Trees are blocking everything. All right, we're leaving Indian Island, crossing over here to Marrowstone Island. Fort Flagler should be way up at the end of this thing. Pretty in here, isn't it? That's part of the Puget Sound. Hope I get all this right. If not, I'm sure I'll hear it. It's okay, I try. When I research this stuff, I do the best I can. Alright, we got a few miles left. We should be up Fort Flagler. There's a lot of people that live out here. What a commute to go to the store. My goodness. Of course, it's probably worth it being out on your own island. I wasn't expecting all this. Truthfully, I didn't know what to expect. A lot of these houses look new. Very pretty out here. Okay, we got water. Nordland. Welcome to Nordland. So it's a nice little community out here. Looks like low tide, huh? They got a marina. Little general store. That looked cool. Yeah, definitely low tide. Sailboats. Go out and sail the big seas. Boy, that tide sure goes in and out quite a bit. How'd you like to live here? Be okay in the summer. You want to beat the heat, these are the places to come to. If you don't mind a little rain. Rest of the country's burning up right now. Everything's 100 degrees everywhere. What's this sign up here? Mystery Bay State Park. I think we keep going. I want to see that Flagler. It's supposed to have all the old buildings. Yep, we got to keep going just a little bit more. Yay, made it. It's quite a ways out here. Fort Flagler. 116 ends. Here's the official entrance. Fort Flagler State Park. Looks like fees. I wonder if this is open. If not, I'll pay once I get all the way in here. No, no one's in it. Closed. Oh, I'll figure it out. I'll get them paid. All right, let's go explore this fort. Alright, Google's telling me to go left. What do I need to do here? I'm gonna go straight. I see buildings ahead. That battery bank is to the left. So, okay. Straight it is. We'll double back. See that big building? That's, I could see that. Ooh, okay, here's the fort. That's Puget Sound out there. And these are all the old buildings from the fort. Wonder if the state reuses all this. Ooh, storyboards right here. No one's here either, just us. Alright, let's check her out. There's the layout of the old fort. All these old buildings. One was a hospital, barracks. It's like a town. All these battery banks, I mean, they're everywhere around here. Those were scary times back then, protecting the shorelines. Big cliff there. History shaped by natural forces. All the trees were cleared. Guarding the Sound. There's an old picture of what it was. With all the troops. Imagine all the people that served here. They had that view of the Puget Sound out there. Beautiful. These buildings look new, don't they? Very well maintained. Well, with it being a state park, probably state offices. They got workers, all that. A little museum, but it's closed. Okay, well, I'm gonna get on the maps here, figure out where that battery bank was that you can actually go inside. Because I think it's close. You go over to an RV park. I gotta figure it out. I can just stay parked here. But what a view. That's a view they had years ago. There are a couple deer in those trees right behind this display. Looks like a light. Old military light. I'm gonna just stand still. Maybe I can get a shot. That's quite a ways away. I don't know if you can see them coming up behind that equipment. There he is. Thought I saw two. This is their home. They're saying, "Who's that guy with the camera? Get out of here." He knows I'm here. He kind of keeps looking over. Yep, there. He spots me. He goes, so what? Thought there was two of them in there. Well, that's cool. Just us and the deer. Oh, there they are, both of them. Very cool. All right, let's go find that battery. I'll drive out this end. The map shows that this turns the hiking trails up here. That building has some age. They're working on that one with the scaffolding around it. Probably a lot of the buildings are just gone, old foundations. Bet those are like barracks there or something. Wow, an RV with a hookup. Flags up flying. A few cars. Well, really not sure what they're using this for out here. Oh, another deer. They're at home here, huh? Well protected. This looks like end of the line here. Alright, well, I tried. You can probably hike it. Basketball court. Cool. Turned around here. I think we have to go clear out past the museum in that building. Make a right on that road that we crossed coming in. It's good they're preserving all this. It's a weekday, so probably on weekends more people come out here. Guy mowing the grass. This road up here that we crossed, I think this is the one we need to take. We're going to take it no matter what. On an island, you don't have too many choices. Here it's one way in, one way out. Still amazed at all the houses we've seen. One sign said cafe. That must be at the campground. But online it shows you can get RV hookups out here at the campground. Alright, I think we're on the right road. Get good cell reception out here. Got 4 bars. Oh, here it is. There it is. Yay. Found it. This was the goal. Alright. And no one here. Abandoned old military battery, I think. Alright, let's check her out. Well, you need to weed eat the roof. So from the air, it would just look like all ground. You wouldn't even know it was a big military battery with big guns. Battery Henry Bankhead. It's named after. This was built in 1901 for $89,000. Wow, I thought it was older than that. Or before that, World War II. 12-inch mortars, 8. The remaining guns were removed in 1942. Huh. Look at the picture of them things. Can you imagine the noise those made? So the general it's named after, he was in the Civil War and all kinds of battles. This thing will be here forever. Look at the thickness of this thing. Big old steel doors. Let's go in. Oh, they have it all painted. It sure don't look 120 years old, does it? This was the oil room. And there's steel beams in the concrete in the ceiling. Wow. They even got steel beams. That's probably how they probably moved the mortars. Huh. Must be where the guns were, those round grassy areas. That had to have been loud. That had to be deafening. Those big 12-inch mortars going off in here. What an echo chamber. Dang, that is something. And it's still here. Very cool. You know, when you go inside here, it's cooler too. They're almost like they're air conditioned. Here's your tool room. Even the floors don't look 120 years old. Saving history for sure. You know, not all history's the best in our world, but they're still saving it, which is important. Places like this are important. Hopefully they save it for a very, very long time for future people. Yeah, you could, on a hot day, this is where you just bring a chair in here and sit. Be like your own little air-conditioned room. And looks like they got trails up here maybe. On the map it shows hiking trails. There's more batteries up along the shore. I think from here we'll drive out to that RV park out to the other end. Pretty here though, nice and green. Oh, one last look. Grass roof on all that concrete. That was state of the art back then too, probably. All right, let's go find that RV park. And on the maps it's showing campground straight ahead. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you sign up for your newsletter, putting one out once a month now. Got all kinds of cool free downloadable puzzles that relate to travel, articles, blogs, pictures, previous travels, future travels, all that kind of good stuff, stories. And we got a little merch shop, Armchair Traveler Series, and also the famous, I mean famous, the heck yeah, coffee mugs, hats, and shirts. Very popular. They make great gifts. Help support the channel and future videos just like this one, exploring the Pacific Northwest up here in the great state of Washington. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv, and I appreciate it very much. People hiking. Oh my goodness. This is wide open. Oh, cool. And there's the RV parking with hookups. The cafe. Huh, I'm not staying here. I'm gonna actually stay over in Port Townsend tonight. Wait till you see the site I got over there. My goodness, this is out by its lonesome. And a look on the phone, that shows Port Townsend Bay. And that's got to be Port Townsend across there. Let me see if I can zoom in with the phone or something. This is perfect. All right. There is Port Townsend and the ferries. Yep. There's the ferries that go across. I've been on those. I'm going to spend the night over there. We're going to do a lot more exploring. There's a whole bunch more coming up. We're going to do Fort Worden. There's a museum, lighthouse, And if I get a chance, I want to go downtown and explore the big historic buildings downtown. So that's a goal when we leave here. It's a long drive around though. I got a few miles to get over there. Got to double back the whole way we came in here. Well, isn't this just pretty? Wow. If you ever get a chance, I would come out here and camp. If I would have known all this, I might have spent one night here, but once again, you don't know till you come check this stuff out. Well, as an old wise person once says, too cool for school. All right, I got some miles. Got to double back around, get over to Port Townsend. And we're going to spend quite a bit of time over there. You are watching The Journey Never Ends 2026 travel season. All summer long. We're just getting going. You'll be watching this stuff clear to Christmas. New adventure every video. Alright, I still got a few more miles to get to before I get up to Port Townsend. Journey continues. Talk soon.